Why is my face so wide on this? Hey, welcome back to the Knight's Mare. I'm your host, the Lore Knight, galactic storyteller, artist, and seeker of the lore. Today we're going to be, we'll be doing some painting today. You know, I got to get some work done, man. I don't have time for all this. While we're waiting for people to come in here, have you been to medieval times? We just went there a couple days ago. It was awesome, dude. There was sword fighting, falconeering, knights. I got to fix my face on here. I look wide. Look so wide. Sorry about that. Yeah, but it was really cool. We had a lot of fun. They served us like mutton. I think it was called mutton. So that was kind of neat. But yeah, sword fights. You know, knightly attire, knights fighting, and real jousting. Actually, I should have sent a picture, but I have a video of them jousting, but you could probably find it online. But yeah, it was pretty neat. Here, let me fix my... There. Is that better? How does that look? I don't know, I was supposed to do this. Alright, so yeah, anyway, if you know, have never been to medieval times, it's pretty cool though. It got my, you know, feelings going for the knights there. So it was cool though. But our knight died. Unfortunately, he was a brave knight. He was the black and white knight, and he did perish in the battle. But he was, you know, it was good. He gave my daughter a rose, not a rose, but a flower. It was pretty cool. I was like, that's cool. For the first time, you know, probably go back later. Anyway, how's everyone doing out there? What is going on? There's a couple interesting things to talk about Star Wars wise today, and we'll go over them, and then I'm gonna get on to the painting because I have a massive landscape to paint and I gotta get working on it. So the first thing I kind of wanted to talk about was pretty interesting. I did a short on this a while ago, but it's the new horror project announced releasing in 2026, and this just came out. This news just came out yesterday. Let me get my screen up here and we'll talk about it. It's pretty neat. Look at that. Now that of course is the book cover from I can't remember the name, and it's hard when you're live streaming. You're just like, anyway, so Star Wars announces new horror project releasing in 2026. Tap into the dark side of the Force with this new chill-inducing Star Wars story. Is it going to be about the virus? I guess we'll find out. Let me put my multi-stream on. Hail. Star Wars is leaning into horror with Lucasfilm announcing a brand new project set to release 2026. While the franchise has rarely embraced outright scares with Revenge of the Sith in 2005, marking its first PG-13 entry, darker tones have gradually become more common in modern installments. Yeah, as in Andor, adult tones, but I don't think they'll go there with this. Even so, Star Wars has never produced an R-rated film or TV MA series, making this upcoming horror classification a notable new entry. So, a new Star Wars horror novel is on the way with why do we need a new horror novel? We already have one. But a new Star Wars horror novel is on the way with release date of September 1st, 2026. The upcoming unnamed book is being written by Kirsten White. Has anybody ever read a book by her? Who previously worked on the franchise's 2022's Star Wars Padawan, which follows a teenage Obi-Wan Kenobi. The new project is being described as a chilling horror-themed middle-grade novel middle grade? What does that mean? Is it for kids? Centering the story around a young girl haunted by an evil presence as she attempts to solve a nightmarish mystery. Venture beyond the dark side in this chilling horror-themed middle-grade novel based on the Star Wars galaxy. Somebody please tell me what middle grade means. Haunted by an evil presence, a young girl tries to solve a nightmarish mystery. Is her boogeyman a Sith or something darker? Horror readers and Star Wars fans of all ages will... oh, no, not Star Wars fans of all ages. Come on, man. I thought this was supposed to be like an actual horror movie. I want to see some Jason Voorhees action in this one, man. Horror readers of all ages will thrill to this fright-filled middle grade novel. What is something darker? Could be remains a mystery, especially in a universe where Sith Lords already represent some of the most terrifying forces imaginable. Still, the book clearly aims for a lighter brand of horror as it targets readers ages 8 through 12. Okay. Just when I thought we were going to get like an actual cool, like a scary movie. Okay, that's fine. This also is an entirely new territory for Star Wars on the page. You know, Disney's got to make their money. They gotta target the kids. That's just how it is. The franchise has been flirting with horror for decades through novels and comics. Spooky standouts include Star Wars Dark Legends, the zombie-focused Death Troopers, and Red Harvest in the Galaxy of Fear book series. While the new book keeps things firmly in child age territory, there are growing signs of a more mainstream horror Star Wars project could be on the horizon. Yeah, that's right, because here's... around the time Andor Season 2 came out, it was preparing to debut. Tony Gilroy did say that there was going to be a secret horror project that's already in the works. Now they're switching up leadership, so maybe that'll change, but Gilroy didn't clarify whether the project is a film or a Disney Plus series, but his comments indicate that a darker, more overtly horror-focused Star Wars entry could eventually make its way. What do you think? Do you think that they're gonna actually like do this? I don't know. It might just be for kids, spooky for kids. But yeah, I wanted to see the Death Troopers. I kind of wanted to see, the Sith experiment that created the zombie-like stormtrooper. Everybody wants to see Project Blackwing. And at the same, Star Wars doesn't need to rely solely on zombies to make horror work. Darth Plagueis, yeah, man, they could do something with Darth Plagueis. Who knows? They kind of already introduced him in Acolyte, but I don't know. What do you think about that one? Do you think they're gonna actually make like a horror like this? That's not for kids, man. There's a head in there. What do you think? Let me take this off real quick. We'll go to the next article because that was kind of a disappointment, man. Now I'm a little disappointed now, honestly. But here's a couple more things that I found that should be good. Not this one. We don't talk about that. Here we go. Let's talk about some Starfighter, man. So in case you haven't been like watching any Star Wars news, here's this. We have Star Wars Starfighter and 50th anniversary release confirmed to receive IMAX screenings. So are you going to IMAX to see Starfighter? Seems like it's going to be the one to see on IMAX. I mean, obviously all the space battles, but we're getting a 50th anniversary release of A New Hope. And seeing A New Hope in IMAX sounds interesting to me. At least we'll get to see the Death Star blown up, To begin, we already know this year's Star Wars The Mandalorian and Grogu will receive several weeks of IMAX support. And yes, I believe we have an IMAX here. Probably go see it on that. With that wrapping up prior to the release of Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day on June 12th. So, is this the schedule that IMAX is open for? I don't know. Scary Movie's not on here. No, that would be funny though. I just watched the trailer to that today, and it just reminds me of the old movies, the old scary movies. But that's not all. With this new report, is official confirmation that 2027 will have 2 spots reserved for Star Wars franchise. 50th anniversary of re-release of The Star Wars will arrive in theaters February 19th and will consist of the original film as it was first presented to audience in 1977. So we're going to be getting the movie that kicked everything off, but the version back in 1977. So what's Jabba the Hutt gonna look like in that? I mean, I'm a little bit worried, honestly, but no, it'll be cool. But I wonder also if they go to Return of the Jedi, which version of Anakin that they'll have in there, if they're trying to show like the actual movies that were shown in 1977. Star Wars Starfighter will hit theaters on May 28th. You can view the IMAX full slate right here. Seems more flexible with movies. Okay, that's just a bunch of crap about which movies they're putting up. And we have, hold on, this is cool. You're going to like this. Here we go. So this is coming out very, very soon here. And I'm going to be doing a review on this channel, obviously, because I love to get the brand new comics. I love to do reviews on them. I did the Jar Jar Binks #1. That was a good one. I did enjoy Jar Jar #1. And I'll be doing this Maul, Shadow of Maul, in case you don't want to get it if you're not into comics, which I don't know why. I think everybody should get more into comics. But this is coming out in a matter of days. Star Wars Shadow of Maul will launch March 2026. And let's see when it comes out so I can make a trip down to the comic shop. Let's see. Star Wars Shadow of Maul is a new 5-issue comic series by Benjamin Percy from Marvel Comics and is a prequel to Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord, which arrives in March. Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord is a new animated... Yeah, we know that. Let's see what this has to do with Black, White, and Red, because that looked interesting too. Benjamin Percy wrote the Sith Lord last year's Star Wars with Darth Maul, Black, White, and Red. Yeah, that was an interesting one. I should have it somewhere around here. So he wrote that. Here's a preview to it. This is not Arc Raiders. It's off my screen. There's the man. That's a cool cover. I do like that cover. This looks to be the main cover there. There's Darth Maul. And there is, I don't know, Lawson? Yeah. Brenner Larson, I think Lawson is his name. 2 Boots. There's another cover. So he's the detective that's going to be hunting Maul. It's going to be cool. There's more preview. And it looks like it's almost colored like Black, White, and Red was. But that art looks really good, actually. I wonder who the artist is. I wonder if I said the name of the artist and I just didn't realize it. But yeah, that looks good, man. 2 Boots has a blaster? Are you kidding me? So, yeah, it looks pretty good. There's a dude with a huge sledgehammer. I wonder who that is. Maybe some bounty hunter. That's got to be a bounty hunter weapon. But yeah, there's that. Star Wars. Here's the preview kind of paragraph for it. Star Wars Maul Shadow Lord will reveal Maul's plan to rebuild his criminal syndicate on Janix, a planet untouched by the Empire. Star Wars Shadow of Maul introduces this new setting and cast, including Captain Brander Lawson and his partner, a droid named 2 Boots, as they investigate shadowy dealings on Janix. Welcome to Janix, a neon-lit, shadow-soaked maze of a planet that lies beyond the reach of the Empire. Captain Brander Lawson is doing his best to navigate the law in a lawless territory. He's joined by his partner, a droid named Two Boots, as they face off against scheming bosses. And the looming threat of the Shadow Lord Maul nears. So, looks like it's mostly going to be about Brander Lawson, the detective. Crime noir type story. That'll be cool. I've said before, I'm a giant Star Wars nerd. My previous experience writing in a galaxy far, far away, Darth Maul, Black, White, and Red, Boba Fett, Black, White, and Red, was an absolute delight, but those were one-shots, flirtations with a franchise. With Shadow Lord, I'm able to share a more expansive history about one of my favorite characters, while also exploring a fresh angle on the Star Wars universe. It's a sci-fi story, but it's also a crime story. It's a story about cops, criminal syndicates, a neon-lit, shadow-alleyed city that hides many sins and secrets. What if it's like Sin City? I got my dame. The dames. Yeah, I don't remember. I'm teamed up with the artist who's already done a Star Wars veteran and legend. I can't say this name. Madibek Musabekov. He's Russian. His art is gritty and grounded and perfectly matches the noir tone. We've been in close contact with Lucasfilm, reading scripts. Okay, cool. Cool. So that was that. There was the preview. Are you going to be picking that up? It hasn't said when it comes out. That's the problem. Oh well. I'll grab it. I'll be sure to be showing it to you. And here's something else. It sounds like something Jar Jar Binks would say. Here we go. What's this? New Star Wars tour in San Francisco is already a tourist destination. What? I don't want to. No, that's not the one I wanted to talk about. Here we go. Are you guys interested in Star Wars Legos? I'm not really that much into Legos. Hold on. Oh, here's what I wanted to talk about. Here we go, guys. This is awesome. Star Wars The Vintage Collection, March Madness 2026. So, yeah, this was the thing that kind of went around the internet that I didn't really understand what it was. So, we're going to get into this. This is March Madness. Are you ready? TVC March Madness is just around the corner. For the 6th year in a row, 64 community-chosen characters will face off in a tournament to see who comes out on top. The power is in your hands. So, yeah, it's still extremely confusing. But I guess we're going to be picking the next character that's going to get a figure, an action figure. Should we click on this link? Is this bad? I don't know the characters that they're trying to bring in, though. Oh no. Okay, here's the ones that they're talking about here. You could I guess we'll be pre-ordering these. Are you gonna buy Marok? Marok and the 11th brother. Now, I don't remember, but someone in the chat did Marok die in Ahsoka? Did Ahsoka kill Marok? Or was that just another assassin? I don't. And then we have the 11th brother. I thought he had a cooler name, like Raven or something. Pre-orders for the Star Wars Vintage Collection, 11th brother, and Marok from... Now, I do have Maul from Shadow Lord. Already... You can already get him, but I guess you could pre-order these. If you're into, like, that kind of stuff. If you're into collecting Star Wars collectibles, they're not toys. Vintage Collection, Imperial Remnant. There's like AT-AT drivers you can get. IG-11's coming out. I don't know if Grogu's in his belly. We have Imperial Remnant Stormtrooper, 4-pack. There's not that many, really, in this series. That's a good looking figure, though. We got 11th Brother, Marok. Okay. Yeah. So, and then we also have a Cantina series coming out. Check this out. You're going to like this. Look, Star Wars aliens are the best aliens, okay? Beautiful. This is Chow Moon, a Wookiee at the Cantina. This is obviously the guy that they made. Actually, a fun fact about this guy, they used John Wayne's voice to they like made it all funny and then made it squeaky to give to this guy for some reason. I don't know why they did that, but everyone knows him from A New Hope. We got Labria. I'm not even going to try to say the bat's name. There's probably lore on him somewhere. And we have a Leia. I guess Leia given out. Oh my god. I figure it looks... I understand what they're doing with the classic look here, but it looks... I mean... Oh man. Yeah. Alright. Well, there's that. So, is that all the collecting stuff that we have for today? This article really doesn't say anything about the March Madness. That's why I don't understand what's going on. Oh, find out more here. March Madness. What is this? Where's the Star Wars part? Oh well. Let's get this off the screen. It's terrible. Awful. Let me see the other thing I have here to look at before we start our oil painting. Because I haven't even started it yet. Here we go. Oh, this works. Thank you. So about that March... Okay, this March's new Star Wars releases include... official prequel to Maul, we talked about that. The General Grievous graphic novel, I have no clue about. Anybody know about that? General Grievous graphic novel. And The Return of the High Republic. I thought the High Republic was gone. That's not even the High Republic. There's Grievous. There's Legacy of Vader. Alright, anyway. I will be grabbing that comic. If it's out yet, I'll have to go check today if it's out, but I will be reviewing that on the channel, so keep your eye out for that. But you know what? I gotta get to work, man. Let's bring up the old canvas here. And as you can see from last time, I've done nothing to it. I've done absolutely no work. Let me get my reference images up. Do you want to, like... I don't know if we should put music on or not. Let me see. This music is kind of lame. I need some like lo-fi music or something. Let's see what we got. I have a new music collection, so we'll find something good here to listen to. Let me know if you're in the chat though, what's going on, and I'll find some good Lore Night music to listen to. And by the way, in case you haven't been around for the last couple streams, I'm actually painting an Italian landscape, and it's the same landscape from Attack of the Clones, the one where Padme and Anakin were rolling around in. And I'm gonna put a picture up here just so that new people that come to the stream can see. There we go. It's kind of that, you know, but I'm doing like a full scale painting. You'll see. Is that cool? What is that? Oh my god. It's so dramatic. Is that loud? That's kind of cool, man. I don't know if that's good to chill to though. Let me find something more chill here before we start. Because it's like a nice chill painting, you know, it's not anything that crazy. As soon as I can find. I want. I kind of want some lo-fi music. This music makes me want to go into battle. I'm going to World War III. I would bring the Lore Knight helmet if I was, though, for sure. If they called me back to go to World War III, I'd bring the Lore Knight helmet and my sword. They'd probably let you too. We get like a lo-fi station here. Okay, right now. Chill, bro. Chill EDM. Play all. Chilling out. Yeah. Oh, that's much better. What do you think of that? SQ, what do you think about that? Alright, he's liking that one, so we'll do that. Turn it down just a little bit. A bunch of reference images I'm bringing up here, so it's gonna be. Nope, that's not it. Hold on a second. I'll be right back.
She said I will find it myself, find my haven if I only take a hand. Why are you still? Why do you do? Why don't you move? There's so much more you could make of this world.
I'm back. So, we're painting. Okay, I got my spectacles on now. Now I look official, right? Turn this down a little bit. Yes. Turn these down. I know. We should just actually just paint the meme, dude. I kind of wanted to paint the meme itself. I wanted to.
When you feel like I do, when you feel
giving me a little bit of anxiety. Here we go. By the way, I didn't ask you. Is there any new Star Wars news that you heard of that I didn't mention? That's all I could find, man. I was busy this week though. And yeah, hopefully we'll see some. Let's see. Let me get my. Here we go. As an artist, you should always have a reference up at all times. I mean, you got to. Unless you have like one of those memories. A photographic memory. Alright, here's our reference. And I got a few reference images for this, but there's gonna be lots of flowers. I already hate that sky. Alright. I don't know if I like that. Maybe we'll change that sky up and put it further back from the mountains. Yes. And I'll be breaking in my brand new palette. Got this palette. That Pennsylvania wood right there, buddy. PA wood. So, alright, let's get some paints mixed up. What do you think? So we're gonna kind of redo this sky a little bit. I feel like there's not really a lot of hello there. Light. I'm using the new palette. Can't hear me over the music. God. Hello. Testing. Is that better? Turn the music down. Okay, how's that? Sorry about that. That's very unprofessional. We're professionals here. So I'm just putting some ultramarine blue and some cerulean blue, obviously, for the sky. I know it's turned into an art channel now. I'm almost out of white. My gosh, this stuff is expensive too. Squeeze out the last bit of white there. We're just gonna start up top and get work down. Let me see if I have a bigger brush for this sky actually, because we'll use this one. This is a nice big long brush here. All right, blue. Yeah. Mineral spirits out there. There you go. How's the music now? I will get better at this. So we're mixing up the sky. Nice light colors for now. This is too thin, too much thinning. Get just a little bit of that. Too much on there. How's that sound now? Sitting in MRI watching the Lore Night. Oh my god. Yes. It's been past time. Alright, let's see how that looks on the canvas. That's very light. Needs more blue. I know I shouldn't be color checking on the canvas itself. But that's what happens whenever you're... That's a little better. What do you think? You think it looks good? See, this is a kind of a huge canvas, so it's going to be hard to see. Sorry. Next time we'll do a smaller canvas surface, so it's easier to see. But this is actually for a commission for somebody, so they wanted a big old canvas to put up. It's kind of hard to do when I'm like face this way. What do you think? Does that look good? Fashion, yeah, it's fashion music. I know. Hey, we're high fashion here. If I was in fashion, it'd be black t-shirts all the time. I need more paint. I need more white paint. Somebody make an Amazon order. There we go. I don't know if I like how high these mountains are, but they're staying up there. And this is, again, it's a nice day, you know? Padme and Anakin are just out rolling around in the fields. Anakin's like showing his psychopathic tendencies. It's just a great time. It's hard to reach that over there. Probably can't even see what I'm doing. That's alright. It's all coming together. Music's gonna put me to sleep. Yeah. God, why is it so shaky? Hey, do you mind if I get that payment before I give you the painting so I can afford the paint? Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm just kidding. I have money. I'm filthy rich. We just want some different color blues in the sky almost. You know, give it some character. And all this is gonna be clouds here. I gessoed this thing like 2 more times. Still kind of rough. Ain't no mountain high enough. Oh my god. You're probably right about that. It's just the sky, man. We haven't even gotten to the meadow yet. Get a couple different colors in there. This could probably stand to use some more. I really like working on this wood palette now. I can take it kind of anywhere with me. Alright. Let's put some clouds on there while it's still wet. Hopefully it's getting it all there. we're gonna mix the white. I need to get a palette camera so we can see what I'm doing here, but try to kind of, probably not even using the right brush for this. So the light source is coming from top right, so we need to put the whitest part of the clouds over here in the top right side, and then just kind of blend them into the sky a little bit. You know how clouds be. We'll blend this in because it's supposed to be that much. We have a softer brush. This, I need like a synthetic brush for blending. Synthetic round brush. Do I have one? I don't know. We could use the Bob Ross brush. Let's see how this works here. That's our Bob Ross. It's a 2-incher, but you know. Actually doesn't. Maybe I should watch more Bob Ross, dude. Actually doesn't look too bad. Look at that. We're getting a sky. Does that palette clean easy? This palette here, yeah, I mean it's like a nice wood. It's very nice and easy. If I were to stand up, I could hold it up, but I'm just gonna use it as a lap palette right now. Let's put some more clouds in here. We'll freaking Bob Ross these clouds all day. Here's another one here. Painting's easy. You literally just freaking put it on there, man. We'll have this one actually going off. I don't like to keep them all. Look at that. And this can blend in a little bit here. This is a cloud too. They're all clouds. Cloud City. You just blend with that. You have different brush strokes. Might go back. Is this too much shaking too much? I'm gonna have to steady my. We'll put some more of this in here. This ultramarine blue. Give it a little bit of difference over here. We'll fill in some of this empty canvas here. Could actually bring this in here too, add some depth. Kind of starting to look like a snowy mountain there. It's not good. Not good, man. Well, what do you think? Does it look like clouds yet? Nice guys, painting stream. You can Bob Ross them so long as the clouds are happy. Yeah, they're happy. Let's just dump this 2-incher straight in there. See, I'm not really doing the wet on wet technique like he did, but add some road clouds there. If you're ever painting, you could just put different colors in to blend them out. See how this looks? I kind of want this back mountain to blend more with the sky, but still know it's a mountain, you know? I don't know, we'll probably go back over this here. can really see the background coming out there. Thanks for stopping by, though. Thanks for coming and hanging out. You know what? This mountain needs another color. This mountain just needs a touch. A touch of yellow, I think. I don't have my yellow here. You know what? We'll just add some green in as we go. I need to cover some of this up though, because this is not looking. This mountain ain't looking good. We gotta cover this all up here. Just trying to fill in with that number 2 brush, man. I'll put a hard edge on it, harder edge on it. I just need that gone, dude. It's getting on my nerves now. Let me get some more. It's okay because it's far away, see? It's alright to be a little bit. I just need to lighten this up, honestly. It's okay because the light's coming from this side. It's getting a little dry. We'll come back over that. See how that looks. There we go. The farthest mountain shouldn't look that much different than the rest of the sky. Honestly, shouldn't be. Should blend pretty nicely because that's far away. Atmosphere, you know. All right. I kind of want to get into. I kind of want to put some green down here, just to start. Let's see what it looks like. Just a little bit, maybe a little bit of sap green. We're using the good stuff here. I don't know, I'm thinking about painting. I kind of want to get, you know what I want? Here's some yellow. Let me see. I have another cool color that's gonna look good. No. I don't know why, but I want to put some teal in, but I'm trying to kind of stay like traditional, you know, almost. Just using the colors I have, but teal would look so good right now. We can add it later. So, okay. Let me get some of this too. Some burnt umber. Just to darken up a little bit. Because we don't use black here. You see the burnt umber? That's what we're using. We're using burnt umber and ultramarine blue to make our darker colors. We're not going to need that much though. Because from what I can see, This cord's in my face. But there are some trees, foliage in the distance. So here, I'll hold on. I'll explain this. Here's where we're ending. This might need to be a little lighter. We're ending the mountain like right here, because all this is gonna be meadow. So really, this might be too dark. We can lighten it up later though. But yeah, this is too dark. It's okay because you really should lighten up darker colors in oil paint. We can blend it, see? It's already some wet paint on there. I'm ending this right here. What is this under the sea music? You're gonna see what this looks like. Hold on. This is just foliage. This is gonna be... I should have started with live streaming a smaller painting, but it won't take too long. And all this is obviously green, but from far away it looks blue. I'm just kind of touching my lines in, seeing where everything's gonna go still. So there's even more. This over here is the closest mountain, so it's actually gonna be a little darker. It looks like there's even more rolling hills here in my reference image. Need more paint. More paint. This is even another mountain. Because in Italy, I guess, I've never been there, but I guess there's rolling hills there. Guess we'll take a little bit of green. This is it, man. This is what I like to do on my days off. This is where I want to be. Just with you, painting. You know. I don't like to rush mixing because you gotta find that right color or else it'll just have to go over it again. Put some light in there. Doesn't your arm get tired? I'm not holding it up. I'm not standing up right now. I'm not standing. I'm just in my chair here. There's our other hill there. What's that look like? I'm just gonna add some more here because this is all it's like foliage. All foliage. Okay, now so there's a section right here that's kind of, actually we can take some of this here. On my reference it kind of goes like this, and this mountain's further back. This is the foreground here, so there's some trees here. Then it kind of goes like that. I just want to see what it's going to look like. And then this is like a bush here, or a brush, whatever kind of trees they have in Italy. Still kind of in the planning phase of this. And there's a meadow back here that kind of goes back further. So there's actually a tree that goes clear up here too. So we'll just block that in. Here's one of those. Does anybody know what those super tall trees are? Here, let me turn this damn music down. It's like in my head. Oh my god. Yeah, I know. No, your brush arm. No, my artist arm never gets tired. I don't know. Because all this right here, down to here is gonna be meadow. It's gonna be gorgeous. Then the meadow kind of goes up to here. So this is all dark. This is all gonna be underneath trees here. Sorry, I had to slide it back so I could see. Kick it back. Okay, so let's put in some of the far fields back there while we're... Because I think we got all the darkness in here. There's going to be those tall trees right here. You know, these ones right here that go like this? Couple of Italian trees. I don't know what they're called. You could just put them in there, you know. There's gonna be a little bush here. And then some of those tall trees here. I'm starting to see where it's gonna, how it's coming along, what it's gonna look like. Yeah. We're just gonna put a ton of things in here to look at. You know, it's nice. If you're making a painting to hang up on a wall, then on somebody's wall, you want lots of stuff to look at, obviously. You know. Does it look like anything yet? You'll see. I don't know. Alright, let's get some green on here. And we're going to go back over, obviously, everything as it continues. Just blocking stuff in for now. And I got this awesome cup from the Medieval Times, but I haven't watched it yet, but check that out, dude. We're gonna be drinking out of that tankard together. Once this thing's finished, we'll celebrate. Maybe we'll get some mead. Alright, so as you can see, I'm taking a little bit. Here's my palette, by the way, so far. It's a mess. I'm not a clean palette kind of guy, but we're gonna be taking some of that. I know I'm kind of cheating using sap green, but you know, I I really just don't want to pay to... You have to pay more money to say, I mixed that green. So we're going to mix it with this blue here. That actually is making a nice looking teal. Let's see what this actually looks like back here, because let's see. So, boom. Oh yeah, that's, look at that. See, that's a nice looking color right there already. It's still the blue, so it's still, you know, further back, but you're starting to see that green coming in of the field. See that? See what? I don't think I'm going to work on this painting unless it's live, unless I'm doing it in front of you guys, because then you can see the whole, it's just funner to do. I don't know. I feel like I feel like you're sitting in the studio right now. I'm just talking to you. Like in, like, I don't know, college or something, you have everyone else is there, you know, doing art with you. It's kind of fun. That kind of looks a little misty right now, but we'll go through and get some details in there later. But I want to get just the main blocking done. Just want to get the blocking done so I know what this thing's going to look like. You never really know what a painting is going to look like until you block it out. I know what I want it to look like. So I want this to actually be a more up here. Oh, let's see. I have to like get my ADHD under control sometimes. Just like control yourself. Scumble it in there. Let me know if you're watching this. What do you think about the music? Because I can always change it. You know, I tried to have the feature where the audience, anybody watching could change it, but I don't think they're gonna let me use that. Let me get just a little lighter here, just for this background part. Might have to let that dry a little bit, rest before I add more. Too overzealous. Grog! You want me to get grog? That would be kind of fun. Yeah, we could do grog. I've had grog before in the infantry. Technically, they said it was grog. You know, I don't know. I don't know. It's probably just a bunch of different alcohols mixed together. I don't drink anymore, though, really. Every other person that does art streams seems to drink, though. Let me just see what this looks like. I know I'm moving a little fast. In there. Alright, how about this? How about we add some more darks while those dry. And we'll see what this looks like. Popcorn yellow striped smile. What? Why does it say popcorn yellow striped smile on my stream right now? Interesting. Let me just get some of these dark downs before we move on, because you want to get the darks before, so that they have a chance to dry, and then you can fill them in. Is this still wet? Man, I need a fan in here. I know it's oil. I just get impatient waiting sometimes. Some there, and then we'll put does it look like maybe too dark? Okay. I will get back to work. So we have, these are trees here. It kind of goes until like a little point. A line here. This is where our actual this is where our field starts here. So I'm kind of putting a barrier here. Let's put some more dark colors here. Chilling. Let me skip that one. It was annoying me. I'm gonna have to figure out our music situation here. I'm gonna have to figure out our music. This is just some shadows to another tree over here. Which, now that I look, I should have finished that mountain before I put this on. That's alright. You can always add more after you put the dark on. Can you see kind of what this is starting to look like? I don't know, maybe not yet. It takes a while, man. Let's put some of these nice dark spots in here. So we're gonna fill it all in. Put that nice brighter colors in there. Sorry, lighter tones. There's some foliage here. This is kind of a peak up a mountain here. Do you think we should put a house for you? I don't know if we should do a house. Maybe. I'm thinking about it. This is a little hill here. That's its own little hill. See those little stick trees? I don't know what they're called. But it's coming along. Alright. Some more blue. It's being very sparse. All this is like blue, with some of it has a touch of green, but is this tree just gonna go right off? I think this is gonna go right off like this. Yeah. This needs to dry. I don't know what happened there. Alright, let's get this just a little darker because this is a little closer. There's another... Sounds like Ace Ventura. Speaking of Ace Ventura, no, oh my gosh, have you seen all that stuff with Jim Carrey? What the heck is going on, man? The thing is, if it's not a Jim Carrey clone, and people are just saying he looks like crap, like that might not be the best thing. Oh man. Just joined. Hi. Hello. Thanks for joining. We're working on our painting here. I'm putting some cadmium yellow medium down. We're working on our landscape, our Italian landscape. Why did I put yellow down again? Oh yeah, okay, we're gonna... Let me brighten this up just a little bit. If you want to brighten green, by the way, never use white. Always use yellow. I'm just gonna put a couple here just to see. I just want to see what it looks like. See, it's not dry yet. This isn't dry yet. Let's wait for that to dry. I'm gonna blend this in. This is bad. Blend it. Get rid of that. There, fine. Fine. That's okay, that's okay. As you can see, we're painting the Italian landscape from Attack of the Clones. And these images here are from that spot, I guess, where they were rolling around in the hills. Oh my god. All right. The music is killing me, guys. It's killing me. It's killing me. I don't know what to do with it. Uh-oh. This might be too late. I just want to get rid of this. This is annoying me. Okay, put a little brightness on there. Oh my god. I feel like this cloud up here needs some more white for sure. Come on. You see? See how I am? ADHD's killing me, man. I know, enough of the clouds. Enough of the clouds. My god. I just like to put a little bit of pure white on there. Yeah. So you know that got on my mountain. Oh good, Kimosabi. It's okay. I'm a cloud fiend. Because they're like the easiest thing to paint, so it's just like, you know. Again, this is too bright. Alright. Whatever. I'm done. I'm done with the clouds. Should have blended that. What does that look like? Any good? No? Okay, cool. Acrylics, oils, or watercolor. This is oil paint. I only work in oils. Because I like oils because they're super... It's really easy to change. They dry really slow, so it's easy to change things. And I live in a desert, arid, a very dry climate, so I don't think I could work in acrylics even if I wanted to. It dries so fast. So this is all oils. And see, we got a little bit of green on there. Wait until we open all this up, though. This is all gonna be green, yellow meadow flowers. We got some red poppy flowers. I think those grow in Italy, right? Poppies. Is that Italy? We could start introducing some greens right now if we wanted to. I'm trying to go kind of section by section. You know? I don't know. I can't tell what it looks like from far away, but... How about this? How about we get that little hill in with a house on it right now? Then that'll be done. It's too dark. I try not to use too much. I don't use like medium. Maybe I should. Is this more? What's this look like? More dark? I'm just kind of, a lot of this is like set up for later. You'll see whenever we add the light parts of these. It's right here. All right, let me get some lighter colors here. Got our green, yellow. Ooh, that's super light. Let me get some white in there to desaturate the screen a little bit. And I kind of want this to be brighter, you know. I'm going to desaturate it. Some yellow. This might be too bright. Is this too bright for this? Yeah, this isn't dry yet. Okay, great. This is too green, so we're just gonna add some blue and mix on the canvas. It's fine. Yeah. I gotta take this down a notch, man. It's getting out of control. It's out of control. It's a little better. I'm just trying to fill some of this in with the green. So we're getting a little closer, you know. All the full green's gonna be down there somewhere. So we can do this ground here too, since we're already using this color. Check it out. It's a little ambiguous, but it's back there. It's okay. We can keep it like that, man. Boop, 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 boop. And I'm going to be using some thicker paints. This is kind of thin down. You know, thick over thin. All that good stuff. And we got some green here. Might as well just finish this off here before we go. So let's just get this done here. Yes. Let me check the chat. Are you guys talking shit? Nope. Okay. Talking shit about my painting. Yeah, that's right. I know, that's cute. It's okay. I would totally understand if you talk shit. I don't mind it. Oh, yeah, this is a nice color right here. Sometimes, dude, sometimes I'll just start mixing colors and I'll be like, oh man, this is perfect. I don't know what happens, man. I'm just like, wow, that couldn't have come in a better time. Thank you very much for that. Sometimes you just gotta mix. I don't know if we're putting a house here or not. Should we? Yeah, let's do it. I think we'll put a house there. How do you keep from inhaling the strong odor of the oil paints? Yeah, I'm inhaling them all right now, man. It feels great. I'm like, it's a good time over here at the studio in the Knight's Mare. I'm inhaling them all, man. It's good. Having a blast. I am inhaling them. I don't have ventilated. No, I'm using it's called, let's see here. I'm using this stuff, so it's like non-toxic, or at least less toxic. It's odorless. But yeah, the paints are still, you know, you should be in a well ventilated area, but I'm feeling pretty buzzed right now, so it's good, you know. I don't even have to drink mead right now. It's great. There we go. We're just gonna go from top to bottom. That's what we're doing. We're just gonna put some more up here. Oh, see this? That's more of a yellow on the tree. The tree's got a lot more yellow in it, so I don't really want to use this for the trees yet. Why does that look different to me? What happened? Is this all wet? I don't know. Weird. Let me try this. See, I don't want to mess with the paint I already have mixed. Is this even showing up? Yeah, that's better. Okay. There's that, man. All this is gonna be flowers. It's gonna look nice. No wonder why artists paints with oils in it. With oils and acrylic. Yeah. No, yeah. Acrylic's a lot less harmful than than oils for sure. We're gonna get some thicker paint here. Again, we're just blocking in right now. In the landscape sky, any plans to add any planets, moons, suns? No, this right here is just this is just our Italian landscape we're doing for a client. So I don't know if she'd be happy if I put moons, you know, like twin moons in the sky, but maybe we will. But by the way, if you're watching and enjoying this painting content, I got some more coming up, man. There's gonna be some. We are gonna be doing some fun, like actual galactic style paintings in the future, and I have a big project lined up. So stay tuned for that. You know, if you like it, you know, as well come on by again, and see, that's a little too bright, so we're just gonna blend that in. We still did talk some Star Wars today if you missed it. But there's not that much out there right now to talk about, you know. So I'm just painting away, man. I just want to put a little bit of lightness up here. The sun's hitting this little patch of grass right here. And this. What is this music, guys? Okay, what time is it? It's okay. This is a commission? Yeah! Get that money. Get that money. Yeah, we'll go back over this and put some thicker paints up, but let me actually, since we have our greens mixed, I am gonna go into these trees here and kind of bring these to life. I want to desaturate this a little bit. This is very, very green. And we'll take some white. We're almost out of white, so I'm gonna need more commissions. Kind of chaotic mixing, show what I'm doing there. It's all over the place. You know, never really been a neat mixer. So, yeah. I'm at work, so I have to pause your stream sometimes to take calls. Probably going to have to rewatch. Okay, yeah, thanks. Yeah, if you want to come by and rewatch it there, we talked a little Star Wars there, so. But, yeah, not much going on right now. Till we learn more about Starfighter. But thanks, yeah. Rewatch the replay. I try to keep it replay friendly, you know. Should we paint this tree here? Yeah, let's do that. We'll just start with a base layer. Just trying to see what this tree looks like here. Is that too green? Doesn't matter. Probably should have put some more blue in that. Let me get more blue in there. Some more. There we go. And this is kind of spacey music. Put some of this over here. That's the shadow. Oh, let's go dark. And we're doing all this just with one brush. Because it's just the blocking in stage, but hit that shadow on there. Give it some shadow. There we go. A little bit in there. Well, this part won't get too detailed anyway because it's far away. Get some darkness. Then we'll put the light side on. The light side. Something to be said about the dark and the light side. Okay. No, let's put the light side on before we get going. I just want to get this tree. Please just let me get this tree. Mixing. Okay. See what this looks like here. Boom, boom. See how you go right into that? Can you see? Oh, you're not. Oh my gosh, it's not even showing it. Oh man. See? You can see what I'm doing. It's okay. We put a tree. I'll turn the camera so you can see. The big old. I don't know what this tree is called, but we're just gonna put some yellow on there too and blend it. Boom, like that. Boom. Do you want to put some over here too? Yeah. A couple leaves sticking out over here. There's always a couple. There's always a stray leaf that needs a little bit of light shining on it. There's our tree. But yeah. Okay. So we'll put some of this yellow here too. Oh, we need to blend this with green. Tell me if you want that music changed. I will. I usually listen to, you know, the nice lo-fi chill music. What time is it? Oh, I gotta go soon. Check my. Yep. Is it look? How's it looking though? What do you think? Like crap on. Yeah, I knew it. See. That's cool. Let me get some of these on here. It just makes me want to paint fast. Hey. We're working, we're working. Do that. Good for tree painting. You can blend with the music, or mix with the music. Give some of that. Give me some of that ultramarine blue, baby. Can you see this tree? No, the camera's not wide enough, man. Oh no. Gonna have to fix that eventually. But anyway, there's a little round tree here. Maybe next time I'll figure out how to actually. Next time I paint, I'll put it back up, but I'll make it further away. And another one here. This area is all messed up for some reason. Okay. Let me put some dark. Here. I don't know what happened, man. It's okay. We're just implying lots of different plant flora around. And we'll get some white on there. Or yellow. Good. Alright, I think that's good. I think that's good for now. I think that's looking good. So far so good. Thank you. I think you may be the only artist I've come across who's painting this scene. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm not actually painting Anakin and Padme, but you know what? I might just throw them in there and paint a different commission for my person. Wouldn't that be funny if we just put Anakin and Padme in there? I've seen a lot of memes based on this, and I've seen cosplayers do the Padme outfit, but I haven't seen anyone else do artwork of the scene. Yeah, now we might actually see. That makes me want to paint Anakin and Padme sitting there. Do you think she would mind if I added that to the painting? Just painted a Star Wars painting. It's inspired by the real world shooting location. That's what we're doing. No, it's hard to see what I'm doing. Okay, my friends, thank you for watching today. Thank you for spending your time with me as we paint this Italian villa meadow. And would ask the person that requested who. Yeah, I think I'll ask her. I'll be like, hey, do you mind if I put a Jedi and like a lady in there? Maybe I will. That'd be funny though. But yeah. Thanks for joining. I gotta go do dad stuff, and I will. But I'll come back and we'll paint some more. I won't touch it until we come back and paint together. But thanks for watching, and we will see you next time. Hail the Nightmare crew. Hail SQR3. Hail Star Wars. All right. See you guys.